In Level 3, you'll be writing equations using point-slope form, which is new, or slope-intercept form, when given 2 points or the slope and a point. For point-slope form, the equation is right here. When you're given a point, x1, y1, and the slope m, the point-slope form of an equation is y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1. So looking at this first example, we have a point and the slope. The point would be x1 and y1, and m equals 2. To use point-slope form, you start with y, which is your variable, and then you subtract the y value of the coordinate, which is 1. And then you put your equal sign. Next goes the slope, negative 2, and then parenthesis x, which is the variable x, and minus the x coordinate of the point, which is negative 3. Now, my minus negative I can simplify to be a plus, so I get y minus 1 equals negative 2 times x plus 3. And that is the point-slope form of an equation. To change this form to slope-intercept, you solve for y. So you would distribute on the left side, and we get y minus 1 equals negative 2x minus 6. Then to get y by itself, you add 1 to both sides, and you get y equals negative 2x minus 5, and that's the slope-intercept form of the equation. In this next example, we're given 2 points and we want to write the equation. To use point-slope form, first we need the slope. We need 1 point and we need the slope. Again, the equation for point-slope is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So first we go ahead and find the slope using the slope formula. If this is x1, y1, and x2, y2. The slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we get 9 minus 5 over 4 minus negative 4. That comes out to 4 over 8, which is 1/2. Now, to write this equation in point-slope form, I have 2 points and the slope. So I could actually write this point-slope equation in 2 different ways. Using the first point, I would get y minus the y-coordinate, which is 5, equals the slope, which was 1/2, times x minus the x-coordinate, which is negative 4. When you subtract negative 4, it becomes plus 4. So that's one point-slope equation. And the other would be using the second point. So the other equation we could get is y minus 9, which is the y-coordinate, equals the slope, which is 1/2, times x minus the x-coordinate, which is 4. So that's our second version of the point-slope equation. Now these equations look different, but when we change them to slope-intercept form, they should end up being the same, showing that we actually have 2 equivalent equations. So changing them to slope-intercept form, we distribute on the right side, so y minus 5 equals 1/2 x plus 2. Add 5 to both sides. Y equals 1/2 x plus 7. And with the other equation, again, distribute on the left side. We get y minus 9 equals 1/2 x minus 2. Then add 9 to both sides, and we get y equals 1/2 x plus 7. So we did get the same equation in slope-intercept form. All 3 of these equations are equivalent. They're just written in different forms.